My name is Ramona Bessenger. I would urge the committee to table the DEI Equity Audit. The current approach from the DEI subcommittee is well-intentioned, but it is flawed. You have no right to make such drastic, permanent, social, cultural, and academic changes to the schools here at NK. You have not provided any metrics or rubrics, nor have you discussed how this audit will yield measurable outcomes. In fact, there are no measurable outcomes from the past audits, except, of course, if you consider the failing schools around Rhode Island that have conducted equity audits and implemented their programs. School districts like Providence, Pawtucket, and other urban communities where equity audits were supposed to provide a miraculous solution to close the reading, writing, and math gaps. Equity audits in urban communities have created bigger academic deficits, racial divide, and a mass exodus of teachers leaving the profession. What is left in the wake of any equity audit is total destruction, and we see this all over the country. Children and families will suffer much more than prior to the equity audit. Equity audits also cost millions of dollars. The $73,000 price point is only for that initial phase. Beyond that, it will be millions. The auditing company's sole purpose is to sell curriculum, to sell professional development, and to move their own army of teachers, administrators, curriculum materials, political affiliates into the community and schools. The changes will damage schools, dismantle the faculty, and create irreparable harm to our children and our teaching and learning community. You claim to have data that supports the decision, but that is a lie. You have no data, and the data you are using is being interpreted to suit your own political agendas. An example of this would be the RICAS scores. RICAS, or PARC prior to RICAS, was historically showed deficits in learning. That is the purpose of state testing, to provide data to schools so they can implement gap analysis and discuss how to close those gaps with teachers and administration. It is not the job of a private, for-profit, biased, political affiliated equity audit company to conduct these sorts of audits. They do not work. Look around the country and you will see social unrest, rage, anger. It doesn't work. Nice in principle, but these audits are a failure. And before we go into an expensive equity audit that will cost...
I have to ask you to please wrap up.
Excuse me, that will cost the taxpayers millions of dollars, you need to reconsider this and consider the consequences and not just your own personal, political affiliations and aspirations.
Thank you.